now moving on to LeBron. So he spoke on his relationship with Jaylen Brown and said, "Our relationship has been pretty respectful. Besides that shit he said about Bronny at Summer League, but other than that, we've been all right." I think he went on social media and said something about it. It's all good. So are you shocked that LeBron, I mean, I know he was asked about his relationship, but are you shocked that he kind of held on to that and brought that up in conversation? And what did you think of his answer?
I think when it comes to Bron, he as a father, he should be upset that you speak about a person's child. Anybody is gonna be upset when you talk about their child. I think. I mean, for the most part. But what he said, right? What he said is that what he was supposed to say? Sometimes we gotta look at that as well. Like if I'm gonna have a child that's rapping, right? Like me as a rapper, known as a rapper. If I'm gonna have a child that's rapping, shouldn't he be good? Right? You know, or why let them go out there? Because you know the level that we're holding them to. You know the expertise we're holding them to, and we would think you got studios, you got beat makers, you got songwriters. You could have made them good, right? That's what somebody would be telling me, and I think that's the criteria that people are weighing against LeBron. And when you got somebody like Jaylen Brown, I like people that tell the truth. I think that shakes the coach up. Like even on this show, right? People love the show because we tell the truth. People like Cam because Cam is saying exactly what most guys want to say, and they're not in a position where they could say it. So I really like patriotic people. I like people that stand on what they say. This is what I meant. You don't have to agree with it, but that's what I said. People are like, yo, did you say that about me? I said a little bit more than that, but that's the part they caught. Yeah, I did say it.
Yeah, as a father, absolutely. You know, that's how you're gonna feel. But I thought you put it correctly. If look, especially music, right? Let's just
Yeah.
use music as you said. You got the best son in the world as a or daughter, as a rapper, and somebody's still gonna say they trash. That's just the way it go, yo. You can't like everything for everybody. So I get LeBron's a father, but I will say this to Jaylen Brown's defense. He didn't do an interview. They did some foul shit and zoomed the camera on him sitting at, if I remember correctly,
Yes.
he was sitting courtside having a convo with somebody and niggas is there reading lips. Pause.
With his girl at the time. So it was literally with his girl at the time.
Right. You know what I'm saying? So I can't really get mad at Jaylen Brown if he just think he's chilling with his girl, having a conversation, watching somebody play, not necessarily, but it didn't have to even be Bronny. It could have been anybody.
Yeah.
Like, yo, this nigga's trash. And now they sound biting it because do I got to be like this with my girl at the game? You know what I'm saying? Because you see NBA players do it like this. They're like, yo, you know, I call you like that. Because they know niggas is reading lips. I don't like that. I don't like that. And to me, I wouldn't be mad at Jaylen Brown if I was Braun, and I can't tell Braun to feel, he's a father, of course you're gonna feel like that. I wouldn't be mad because it ain't like he was on a rampage. He was sitting with his girl, just having a little convo, you know what I'm saying? That's how he felt, There's people who gonna say Braun is trash, which we know is the furthest thing from the truth. But you got niggas who love Jordan, like, nigga ain't shit. That's just basketball.
Yeah, it's basketball talk.
Yeah, exactly. But I don't like the fact that a nigga can't sit courtside, have a conversation, the camera zooms in, turn the mic up from the camera, all this technology, where you can hear exactly what he's saying. So I wouldn't be mad, but just to let you know, the person like LeBron, who's holding on to shit like that. You get what I'm saying? Because this was a summer league. What, last summer? Was this 2 summers ago or last
Two
summer?
summers.
Was
That
it?
was 2 summers because this is second year.
Right. This was This was 2024 summer.
Yeah.
And LeBron just made that comment in 2026.
Yeah.
That's like, you know, he's
still on his mind.
It's still on his mind.
And shout out to kids who overachieve and do more than what their dad did, right? Because even if you think about music, I was thinking while you was talking, like a Peter Guns and a Corey Guns. Like Corey Guns is like way more lyrical than his dad. But or Stephen Curry. Now when you see him, way more lethal in shooting than his dad, Del Curry. You kind of want to see that. Like I think that's a
Jalen
phenomenon.
Brunson too.
Jalen Brunson. And I want to give shout outs to people that did that, because when your dad is great or your dad has received such a level, it's kind of almost not impossible, but you got to be real special to do greater than your dad did. And especially when they reached a high level. So shout out to all of the kids around the world that has done that. I even saw D Brown daughter playing one time. I was like, yo, this girl is good. Her last name was Brown. I did some research. I'm like, man, that's D Brown daughter.
Right.
I was bugging out about that.
Right.
Speaking of like caught conversations, because we do see a lot of this in the league, and a clip actually went viral that I just thought about between Anthony Edwards and Jalen Johnson after the All-Star game. So basically, Ant-Man was telling Jalen, I can't wait to come home. He said, y'all got so many wings. And it looked like he also said something about Kuminga, because we know he just got traded to the Hawks. So people are interpreting that as, Ant-Man eventually wants to play for the Hawks. Like, he might not see Minnesota as a long-term thing, even though, of course, he would say otherwise. But after kind of seeing that secret conversation being exposed to the world, what are your thoughts on that, Mase?
Man, if you brought Ant-Man to Atlanta, it would be, oh man, that would be like the biggest thing since Michael Vick was in Atlanta. It would be that kind of pandemonium, because Ant-Man is beloved in Atlanta, growing up there, playing basketball there. And sometimes, even though you're from a city, the city don't really love you like that. But Ant-Man is super beloved. I mean, in all the AAU circus. Even I went to an OTE game, and they were talking about Ant-Man there. It's like everywhere you go, people are cheering for him from Atlanta. So that would be crazy. That would be bigger than, I'm trying to think, when Mark Jackson was at the Knicks and he's from there. Or
You could use Derrick Rose.
yeah, Derrick Rose. It would be just like that. Derrick Rose in Chicago.
Mm-hmm.
That's a great one.
This is more ear hustling. It's the same shit I'm talking about. That shit you talking about, I seen that shit
Yeah.
too. Ant-Man like this, yo, niggas. But he was covering his mouth.
Yes.
He's like, yo, like, y'all got Kuminga, man. I got some wings out there. And I'm like, yo, this is the ear hustling we just was talking about last take with Braun and Bronny and Jalen Brown. These cameramen, man, y'all niggas might as well just wait till y'all get in y'all car to go talk, man, because at the end of the day, these niggas is waiting for y'all to say anything. Yeah, I mean, Atlanta, you could tell that's an ATL nigga. Like, you know what I'm saying? You could tell by his attitude, the way he talk, he would be very much embraced. He got, not just ATL, he got that shit with him. Like, he got an attitude like, I'm not really here to be nobody's friend. I'm here to win. Even if he's, like, out after the game cool with niggas. I see him All-Star game. We see Wemby set it off and get competitive, but when it was time, Ant-Man was in his bag. He had no respect for nobody, older, younger, same age, nothing. He's putting people in the mix, shooting, fast break. I think he wants to be one of them niggas, and I don't think he wants to use face of the league. He may be the face of the league, whether he wants to or not. We'll see if that happens, but I just think he wants to be seen as one of them niggas, the Michael Jordans, the Kobe Bryants of the world, the Shaqs. I'm talking about dominant players, not necessarily position-wise. So I just think that he's that good. Atlanta, it might be crazy. And I think he'll play good in Atlanta. I think he'll play good. Like, to me, New York players wouldn't play good in New York. It's just a lot going on in New York. Stephon Marbury did good. Rod Strickland did decent. Mark Jackson had an exceptional career in New York. But it isn't always working out. We're looking at Alvarado. We'll see how that works out. He's been playing decent, real decent for the Knicks so far. But I'm talking about being that nigga. It's not easy, man. It's not easy. But Atlanta, to me, Murder, you've been down there for a minute. It just seems more loose. Pause. When I say that, like, it seems more like, yo, when you, let's say he going to the game, he got 40 niggas, like, yo, just let them in. No metal detector.
Yeah.
You can't do that at the Garden.
Yeah, you can't
You
do
can't
that
just
at
be
the
like, yo,
Garden.
it's all 40. It seemed like if you pull up to arena with 47, 50 niggas with Ant-Man, they gonna figure it out. They gonna pull chairs up. Like I remember, shout out to my nigga Larry who's here today. We went to the Aces game. I said, my nigga Larry got some pull, man. I said, Larry, I thought we was getting courtside seats. It wasn't no more seats. They brought out 2 chairs from the back and put them shits on the court. You know what I'm saying? That's the type of vibe that I believe, and shout out to the Aces for looking out for us for that too, that'll go on. You might have beach chairs on the side of the fucking court if Ant-Man
That's
comes
the
in.
only thing. If he plays in Atlanta, it would definitely probably be a security risk. Because there's too many people. Like, you got your AU coaches, you got your teammates, you got baddies, you got, right? You got the strength and conditioning. You got family. You already up there. You're already up there with that. You just thinking 3 people each category. You're already up to about 15, 18 people.
But when you make it feel like a homecoming, you play better too. Like that's how I would see it. Like, if you got all your people coming up.
But until it's a problem though, right? Because what happens is personnel start thinking they're you. Like you got people that probably work for us that go somewhere and they talk. And when we're in the hood, right, and niggas start, yo, I'm doing this for Killer right now. We need 84. We need 84 badges right now. You need 84 badges. You in the Garden. I don't have 84 badges. I got 8. Then they done stomped the guy out. You know, they done beat the man up. You know.
That happened. Listen, that's a great example. Like, as somebody, this is a long time ago. I was doing business with my man Spence. Shout out to my man. I'm gonna say everybody's name in this because it's old. Shout out to my man Spence, Compton's Buyers Club. He used to work for LRG, so I used to do some business with him about 15, 20 years ago. And well, I did a couple shows, parties for them or whatever. And when I would leave, my DJ Mo Sticky would call him the next day, like, yo, send me some shit, Dick. Pause. You know, Dick is like, you know, that's old school slang in Harlem, so pause that.
For real?
He used to call the nigga from LRG and be like, yo, send me some clothes. And he's like, no. And then he's like, yo, bitch ass nigga, fuck you, da da da. I'm like, yo, and he called me like, Cam, your DJ's wildin'. Like, and I'm like, yo, Mo, what's up? He's like, suck ass nigga said he's gonna send me some shit, ain't send me no shit. I said, Mo, he doesn't work for you. He came to hire me to do something for them, and you were DJing. You got paid, that's the end of it. I'm saying, Dick, he got all them clothes and shit, you know what I'm saying? He could send a nigga something. Then we goes to another party, and he does the same thing. Yo, you gonna go tell Killer and all that shit, you're a sucker ass. I'm like, yo, so you're right. Sometimes Entourage puts themselves in a position to think that they should get the stuff that the artist, the athlete, or whoever is getting. So sometimes it could be a headache.
Yeah, and then the guy who trained you that think he made you who you are, right? So now he got his own criteria for what they should be doing for him. And it just could become a lot.
That is fair. I will add, though, to this conversation, and even though, like we said, it's ear hustling and they just really all up in their business trying to get whatever sound bites they can get. When he said, I can't wait to come back to ATL, I literally was just thinking he meant he can't wait to go play back in his city. You get a little day, cool. You're, like you said, like, it's kind of a homecoming, but we're just going to put it out there that it's a safe homecoming and nothing's going to happen.
It's a safe homecoming.
You can get some wings or whatever and then be out the next day and go to the next game. So
I'll
add to it.
I'll tell you one thing.
Adidas will love it.
I'll tell you one thing. And this beautiful ladies out there, beautiful city, period. It might be the coldest place in the country. That shit is cold out there, bro. That Minneapolis shit is a different type of cold, my nigga. You gotta be built different. I never seen a city, I've been a lot of places, I've never seen a city where the sidewalks are inside. They got this shit called skywalks. Above the sidewalk, it's a skywalk. So when it's cold, you can walk through there so you don't have to walk outside. That's how cold it is. They got an inside sidewalk.
That's crazy.
Yeah, it is.
Yeah, I'm not.
Rumors that he's coming back to the NFL. There were also rumors he tried to get his wife back, but she has been seen with another man. What are your thoughts?
I'm not gonna lie, they need to leave that man alone. He's been going through it. Like, he came back from retirement to go back to the Bucks. He didn't get the ring that he wanted, and that's the whole reason why, like, he came back to prove something. Now he finally decides, okay, I'm gonna retire. Everybody was asking, like, what are you gonna do? What are you gonna do next? What are your next steps? He said, I'm gonna retire, fall back, and people are still in his business. And then they find out that Giselle is taking trips to Costa Rica with her yoga instructor. Like, that's embarrassing. I'm sorry, like, that's not cool. But for Tom Brady, like, I think they should fall back, let him chill, figure out his next steps, figure out his life, and get it together.
I feel that.
Niggas gotta stop chasing these hoes, man. That's what it boiled down to, man. Look, Tom Brady is one of the greatest, if not the greatest, who ever did it. And look what's bringing them down.
I think Giselle's a hoe.
I'm calling her a hoe because she fucking up what I want to see. I want to see Tom still playing. Tom can still play. This is all because Tom left with no hardware this year. He left with no Super Bowl ring, and he left with no wedding ring. Now he's retiring, chasing another fucking, I'm sorry, it's ladies month and all that shit. Pardon my language, ladies.
Let's talk about it. Let's talk about it.
Yeah, we talking about it. Fine, nigga chasing the bitch. You know what I'm saying? She's unappreciative. You are fucking married to the greatest quarterback ever. Not like he could be the greatest or he's one of the greatest. The nigga got 10 fucking Super Bowl appearances, won 7 out of them. The number one in every NFL category as far as quarterbacks is concerned, and you want more time at home. This doesn't happen. This is a one in a lifetime type shit. This isn't like somebody's gonna come along next year and beat these records. You should be cheering along. Like, first of all, as fans, we don't get to see shit like this. This is like some lifetime shit that the next generation is not gonna see, or the generation after this is not gonna see. It's gonna take like 5, 6 generations to see what we're seeing now. So we should be appreciative of this shit. And I get it, she wants more time. She's concerned he's getting older. He could get hurt and all this fly shit. But yo, you don't get to see shit like this every day, Giselle. You don't. And me and her had our spat at Fashion Week 2 one year. And I know your attitude. That's why I had to curse you out one year, because you're feisty. And I know Tom is not like me. See, I put you in your place early. Tom fell in love. It's a difference.
Okay, so here's the thing. See,
Now,
this is where
I didn't mean to veer off there. I just had to.
This is where we got 2 different perspectives, because you're a man, right?
Yes.
I'm a woman. She's supposed to sit back while he's playing. Like, I'm all for supporting your man's goals. Like, that's important. He has goals. She has goals. Because before Tom Brady was doing all that, we knew who Giselle was. She wasn't some random Instagram girl that nobody knew. Like, we knew who she was. She carried her own. She had her own money. They got together. They're supposed to be a power couple. If he's not giving her time for nothing, is she supposed to sit and wait around?
I don't even mean to interrupt you.
Okay.
You knew who Giselle was. How old are you?
Okay, relax.
Stop.
Relax. But I knew, but you know who everybody knows who
Yeah,
Giselle is.
everybody
That's
knows.
like saying I don't know
How
who Naomi
old are
Campbell
you?
is.
How old are you?
I am 21 years old, and I still know who models are.
You was
Just
3.
like-
You was 3 when she was popping. Cut it out.
3, 5, 10,
You wasn't-
21, it don't matter.
You
Everybody
watching
knows who
Dora the
Giselle is.
Explorer and all that. You wasn't.
I
in
mean,
the
Dora is
Cut it out.
crazy.
Whatever it is, you wasn't Giselle
Dora
at 3
is
or 4. Don't act,
crazy.
now you did some homework and you found out she was popping, but don't act like you was 3. Talk about, oh my God, look at the Victoria's Secret model, Giselle. I'm just so infatuated. Fuck these toys. Fuck Christmas. Fuck my Tooth Fairy. Fuck the Easter Bunny. I like Giselle and what she's modeling. Nah, that wasn't you. That wasn't you. Now you did your homework.
So,
and you
okay,
found out she
nah. Homework
Let's
or
talk about
not,
it.
everybody knows who Giselle is. Whether you're 21, whether you're 45, whether you're 60, 70,
So
whatever.
you knew
she's a
Giselle when
model.
she was popping. She stopped modeling.
Yes,
she been
but-
stopped modeling like 13
But you
years
still
ago.
know top models, regardless if I'm following her or not.
When
And
did
so
you,
her getting with
I
Tom
don't want to
Brady, I'm
argue with you.
still-
I don't
okay.
want to argue with
Okay.
you. I just want to ask you one question. I'm gonna let you go.
Okay.
When did you find out who Giselle
Who
was?
Giselle was? Probably when I was watching America's Next Top Model growing up, right? You see Tyra Banks, you know about Naomi Campbell.
All I asked was
her.
how old you was.
Maybe not old enough, but I still knew who she was.
Cap.
I still know who she was. I still knew who she was.
Cap.
And regardless,
I mean-
even if I found out who she was later
I'm not-
on, you still know that she makes her own money and she's good. Like, she doesn't need Tom Brady.
All right.
It's great that she has Tom Brady, but if all he can provide is football, then what else is she supposed to sit around and wait for? Like, she's taking care of the kids. He's playing. So who's helping her?
I'm only thing I'm questioning is your real knowledge of who Giselle and Tom Brady is. That's it. Everything you're saying, I'm not knocking anything at all. I'm just trying to see how much you really know who Giselle is. That's all I was really asking. But look, you're right. Secondly, I would like to, and I'm asking
Did you just say I'm right?
Yeah,
I heard I'm right? Oh, okay.
absolutely, you're right.
Stamped. Got it.
I'm not
Got it.
disagreeing with you. Look,
Y'all heard that, right? He said
I
I'm
heard
right.
it.
Okay.
I give credit out all the time. It's deserved. I'm not disagreeing with you. I'm just saying what we're watching from Tom Brady, it doesn't happen that often. And obviously she's fed up. She wanted a divorce and it fucked up his last year playing. And the year before that, he did decent and he won a Super Bowl the year before that. But as far as her making her own money, I'm asking, I don't know what she do now to make her own money.
Probably just appearances.
You don't, so you don't know.
I don't know what she does now.
So why would you say that?
Because I know she's still making money. She's not doing nothing.
I'm asking you what she do?
What does she do? I don't know, but I could search it. Stop me.
I got
Search
I'm over
it.
here. I
Yeah.
got
What
it.
does
I got you.
Giselle
Hold
do
on.
now?
Full-time mother. Just like, I have no idea, but I knew she didn't know either.
Because I'm like, if she's
I knew for a fact she did not know what she did.
if she's going out with her yoga instructor, like I think she's still holding it down. Like I don't think she needs it from him.
Oh, I'm actually.
Okay.
But I don't know. I don't know her business, but
This is how she makes her money. She earns income through her sponsorships, including her and her husband's involvement with the crypto trading platform FTX. She earns around $40 million a year
Well, her and her husband.
for the FTX, yes. But she has sponsorships. I mean, what? Didn't she do Sports Illustrated too?
Her and her husband, exactly.
he said that's the key.
Hear what she said, y'all. Her and her husband, and some sponsorships, some type of sponsorships out there. So, yeah, she is making
Yeah,
a bunch
she's
of money.
making some
You're
money.
right again. You're absolutely right.
The thing is, though, I do see both sides because I still feel like for somebody at Tom Brady's caliber, like we already know he's like the top best quarterback. But while he's, going for his goals, she should be there to support him and stuff. I wouldn't just leave how she did him. Like it was messy, and Tom Brady, like from what we do know of him, like he seems more of a low-key type of guy. Like he doesn't have his business out there, and I think he does that intentionally because you don't want any other distractions when you're trying to play the game. So for that to come out and then for her to, get with somebody who is a little bit more public, you can find a little bit more information. It's just kind of like, I just feel like she did him dirty in that situation. But I'm not gonna knock her if she wants to leave because she can do so if she feels like she's not getting the time and attention.
I ain't knocking it neither. I'm just saying, yo, listen, man, you fuck with Tom Brady, you know what comes with the game, man. I'm not, look, if you want to go, go. Obviously, Tom love her. It's just the problem is, this is the problem, and it's this simple. Tom loves Giselle and he loves football, but he loves football more than he loves Giselle. Right. And Giselle realized that, and she's like, it's time to go. And Tom is chasing her. That's why he retired. Tom Brady is set to make $37 million a year being a sports analyst for 10 years. So he has a $375 million deal with, I don't want to say the wrong network, so I won't say, but he's actually postponing that. From what I read, I don't know how true it is. It's supposed to start next year. He's actually postponing that to try and chase Giselle. So you're making $30 million a year playing football or whatever you make. Now you're about to make more money just being an analyst, and you're postponing that because you want your family back. If that's not the ultimate sacrifice, I don't know what is. Giselle, take the nigga back. The nigga's bugging. He's missing out on hundreds of millions of dollars at this point. I don't know what kind of torture you want to put the nigga through, but he done left football. He's leaving the analyst job, postponing that for a year. Go the fuck back home. Take the kids back home and make the nigga happy. He's already miserable leaving that. He got to leave football.